Good evening. I'd like to welcome you to Medina Township Trustees regular meeting. Time is 7 p.m. The date is May 8th, 2025. Could I please get a roll call?
Mr. Johnson?
Here.
Mr. Eastwood?
Here.
Mr. Christopher?
Here.
Please stand for the pledge of allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If we could just have a moment of silence for our first responders, both here and abroad. All right, everyone. Good evening. I'd like to welcome you. There are some housekeeping things here. Please remember that we are being recorded. If you have cell phones, please turn them off so that we don't hear ringing in those recordings. If you wish to speak tonight, we always encourage you to sign in no matter what, but you do need to be signed in. We will have public comment at the end of the meeting. Please keep your comments to 2 minutes, and please be respectful for each other in the meeting. So first thing on our agenda is going to be, I'm hearing chimes in
Something. I don't know what that was.
approval of previous meeting minutes. So I'd like to make a motion to approve the following Board of Trustees meeting minutes. Date is April 24th of 2025. It was a trustees regular meeting. In attendance were trustees Johnson, Eastwood, and Christopher.
Second.
Any discussion on this one?
I just appreciate it getting done.
Roll call.
Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Mr. Christopher?
Aye.
Mr. Eastwood?
Aye. I was just teasing you. That's better.
Next on our agenda is going to be approval of payroll. I'd like to make a motion to approve the payroll, date 5/9 of 2025, with the total amount of $51,001.71, with total remaining deductions, withholdings, liabilities of $12,726.29, and we will incorporate the 2-page document as presented.
I'll second.
Any discussion?
No.
Roll call.
Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Mr. Eastwood?
Aye.
Mr. Christopher?
Aye.
our agenda is purchase orders and training requests. Mr. Eastwood, do you have any purchase orders or training requests?
Mr. Chairman, I have one. So I'd like to make a motion to approve the purchase order requisition, dated 5/8/25, Department's admin. It's a blanket certificate for the 2025 Toss Your Trash Day. The event is May 17th of 2025. The amount is $6,000, and it's coming out of the community events other of 1000-110-590-5900.
Second.
Any discussion?
No.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Eastwood?
Aye.
Mr. Christopher?
Aye.
Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Thank you.
I have one, it's a purchase order requisition dated 5/8/2025. I'd like to make a motion for purchase requisition dated 5/8/2025. The department is admin, and the vendor is City of Medina, and this is for the 2025 community fireworks contribution in the amount of $3,500. The date is July 3rd, 2025. Rain day will be July 5th, 2025.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Christopher?
Aye.
Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Mr. Eastwood?
Aye.
Next on the agenda is the April 2025 bank reconciliation. I'd like to make a motion to approve the April 2025 bank reconciliation, reconciled date 4/30/2025, and posted on 5/6/2025, and incorporate this 3-page document as presented for approval.
Second.
Any discussion?
No.
Roll call?
Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Mr. Eastwood?
Aye.
Mr. Christopher?
Aye.
So pause, pause. Should I just save it and start a new one?
Yes, that's what she would do.
Keep going. Alright, sorry about that, we had a little glitch on the recording. So next is approval of accounts payables. So I'd like to make a motion to approve the accounts payable dated 5/0/8/2025 with physical check numbers 34167234192 for a total amount of $37,632.12, and we'll incorporate this 1-page document as presented.
Second.
Any discussion?
No.
All right, roll call?
Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Mr. Christopher?
Aye.
Mr. Eastick?
Aye.
All right, next on the agenda is executive session, discuss employee compensation. I'd like to make a motion to go into executive session with the three trustees, to discuss employee compensation.
Second.
Roll call?
Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Mr. Christopher?
Aye.
Mr. Eastick?
Aye.
All right, time is now 7:11. We are in executive session.
Sure. That's what they say now. Didn't you have to read before? Oh, they only have one book? You can read it 2 days. Or less. Takes me a month. I can only read till my lips get tired. My finger gets Next weekend. It's probably still snowing in the ditches. Haul the snow and dump it.
But better to see you with, my dear. What is it, isn't it, is it Three Little Bears? Three Little, what is that? Goldilocks. Oh.
And they use salt, sand, and cinders.
Easier to do it, you may as well do it correctly. I do. And this is what, Valerie gets thrown out, and he was like, Christ, but they should understand.
Really good at something that's, stay there, it's like
How much do you got to? Sweetheart, it's vacation, we gotta have it here. So I would work lunch. And she says, no, and I'll say, please.
Let's get out of here, because the weeks are dead. They're working, they're sport, and everything's still bad. And, we jacked up the time. You don't have to
If it did away with all the cleaning.
Yeah, I would do that. Who's that? Oh, I just think we all
So if you have easy
yeah,
routes,
absolutely.
Started using
I do that on a daily basis.
Oh, I got back.
What information was here?
You know,
Here. You were actually say services.
Yeah, no, I mean,
You actually said probably to do the opposite and hope that that person comes. Because I would have very deliberately bad,
Sentences.
slowly,
oh,
and they got in the biggest class. Like,
Something. You can say something, and she'll say.
oh yeah, slow down, you say.
That's where she gets. Did you ever want to know that weird? Remember?
no, no,
She never learned how to say
yeah, no, that was terrible.
none of the reading up.
How could you live it?
She can say, like, cause she knows it's going to next.
Yeah, but really,
Yeah.
Because I
It was
was
$700 a month. Elevator held 3 people, I think. You were on the 30th floor. Elevator, nope.
I do too.
Right.
Exactly.
It was plenty. Sitting
Yeah.
I think those holes
Yeah.
would have switched.
So then, like I said, no, it's good.
She's right.
Still in summer, probably all out of it.
Oh yeah, I will definitely be over.
On my guest password, I had it set for my sister. So she'll say, hey, you go next one, spend I go.
Wow, that's almost as fun as someone
Yeah.
mixed.
Yeah, that doesn't hurt.
You were very helpful. Gee, that's what I was like saying.
Keep everything in a box. We don't have too far to drag out.
When he said it. Son.
Oh my.
Cause my granddaughter, they.
You can say it.
My hands are the same, both different, second.
Nobody knows you are.
Secure.
We got a photo.
Nobody's there, it's beautiful.
So if I go again, it's gonna work out much quicker. Just take a look at each of them. And then I was like, so, website, but template, and all of them are color coded, and pasted it, don't paste it with the highlights. So that way it's gray, you know, so what he said. And then the original. And if you think of it, I guess, the still deductions and whatever. Yeah, let's do it.
And they couldn't do anything for me in a wheelchair. That's right. All the stuff would be in the. I know it makes sense, but it just sounds stupid. I'm here.
Summer days of vacation again.
My numbers were so low. Now the top area.
Send it to OnlyFans.
They were down to the point where they were going to get a heart attack. But I thought it was looking at me.
Well, I actually, I saw you, that's right, there's comes out. Right, their initials. Point out, I guess it's right, I usually said the same. Sometimes I use all hands and that one, I still would just say stuff, whatever, seconded or carried or. The regular ones? Yeah.
Been there for 3 weeks, trying to take it apart.
Really?
Not all day long.
You know, it's coming.
Right, because they're on, you know, go faster. This is-
Very.
It's been there for 20 years.
Yeah. And sometimes it's
Spot on. It's definitely the brand.
Or to just burn it. No, I've been burned.
No, I've done that too.
It's not like that.
Wait till it's like burnt wood.
Right.
Supposedly. But I see smoke out there.
I stopped.
Oh.
I had after 41 real old.
My neighbor's got a big, huge one that's been there for
Called Blackmore
10
Turkey.
years.
Just keep adding to it.
Once he
I
said,
know.
She's going, it's so big now, it's too close to the water.
Can you come over and take your drive?
So what is-
I'm tired of it.
And I'm right, I'm retired, I'm not there anymore. Man, it's back at our shop.
It's like the Kindle.
Yeah, yeah. Favorite, yeah.
It's automatic.
I don't sit on couches at my house. I have a chair, just like a
Every time I shoot, the neighbor's gone.
because as soon as I sit, I hold the soul on the couch. Because as soon as I sit down, I'm all out. Just out like that. And when I
when I am in something comfortable, when I don't have money to try to give you anything, I don't.
Really be concerned with things.
See, I'm the opposite. I'm like, I gotta get stuff done. Sleep is an afterthought. Which is probably why I'm so tired all the time. That's the only time I That's when I get stuff done.
And they'll get the bird feeders.
Every once in a while, I'm big bird out. See, and to me, I'd be like, I'm not wasting this time. Yeah.
Probably got 20 of them.
We're back from executive session. Time is 7:33. The three trustees have returned where no decisions were made. We were back there discussing employee compensation and just staffing in general. Just kind of discussing our options of where we were at the beginning of the year and where we're at right now. Trying to come up with some ideas. Mr. Reese, would you have anything to comment?
I would say that I'm very happy with the help that we have in our office, all around, the part-time staff that has really stepped up. But in particular with the admin, I really think that we could bring on another part-time person to help with some of the delinquent things that we just don't have enough time to get to. And I would like to go down that pathway.
Very good. I agree with that. Janine's done a very good job. And, but we went from 3,000 hours to 2,000 hours to 1,200 hours. So we need some extra help, to get caught up on things. So.
Anything else?
No.
Alright. So then we're gonna move on to new business. Oh, we want department heads, I just rolled right over them.
It's okay.
Another
I
jump
didn't
in.
have anything,
Oh,
we're good.
you guys are good?
We're good.
What, you
It's
Jenny?
just us.
Chief Waters?
Alright, so new business, number 9 is remove, demolish building from insurance discussions, or not discussion, so basically we don't have a building, so there's no point in insuring it, huh?
I would just make sure that everything is gone that might be otherwise related to it. I touch base with the,
I talked with Bracken, and Bracken said as soon as the building's gone, we still have to insure the land.
right,
I mean, okay, and so they said as soon as the building's gone, then we could take the insurance off, they would backdate it. And, so we can take it off. I think now, although there's that pile, the building's gone, so somebody can't hide in the building. There's that pile of rubble out there, so I don't know, maybe we wanna wait.
being from a business perspective and always having people worried about somebody getting hurt on your job.
Oh, no,
You know,
no,
they could say they fell in the building.
I agree. And So, yeah, so,
But
okay.
we're close. We're really
That's what
close.
they said.
So then, I'll just go ahead with this. I'd like to make the motion to approve the removal of the demolished property located at 3801 Huffman Road, Medina, Ohio, 44256 from all applicable township insurance policies.
Second.
Any further discussion on that? Roll call?
Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Mr. Christopher?
Aye.
Mr. Eastwood?
Aye.
Next is zoning commissioner discussion.
Might have been
Could been me.
zoning commission discussion. Some time ago, we had one of our commission members move out of the area and vacate a seat, which we had a alternate move into that spot, and we have a vacated alternate seat. Have you by chance reached out? Because we did get the one gentleman who had heard about it.
He's still interested.
He's still interested. Is there any reason why we can't reach out to him and make that appointment, or?
I feel we should put it out, advertise it,
Okay.
because some other people have come to me and said, hey, I'm interested.
Okay,
So I think we should advertise it. To be fair, we talked about the ad and get it in the paper, put it on the website, and then leave it up there until, next meeting or something.
should I go ahead and write something up? I agree with you, but in theory, let's get her done.
Yeah, write something up. I don't wanna keep it forever, but,
I think Janine wrote one.
I wrote a
Oh.
motion.
well, I didn't know if it was,
See what that says.
oh, yeah, you did. Look at that.
I told you.
I like
Very
watching him write stuff though for 30 minutes,
Let's see what he's gonna write.
No, by all means.
We'll cross compare it. Alright, so if that's the case, then I would like to make a motion to approve the advertisement and acceptance of letters of interest to fill a vacant alternate member position on the Medina Township Zoning Board.
Second?
Discussion? Would you have written it that good?
No. Fine, that's fine. Thank
Roll
you.
call.
Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Mr. Eastwood?
Aye.
Mr. Christopher?
Aye.
Alright, next on the list is acceptance of a Sherry Mangelis retirement letter. So I'd like to read this real quick. So it says, Dear Sirs, for the past 28 years, it has been both my privilege and honor to serve the Medina Township Police Department and the community of Medina Township. Despite my passion for this career, I have decided that it is best for me to move on to other endeavors. So I am submitting my notification of retirement effective July 5th of 2025. I want to take this opportunity to thank you for the invaluable experiences and unwavering support during my time at Medina Township Police Department. Sincerely, Sherry Mangel, Sergeant, Medina Township Police Department.
Second?
So, any discussion on this?
No, I'm just, I've had the feeling that this is something that's been in the works for a while, and it's gonna be a good thing for her, and I'm sure the chief will take on the challenge of addressing the vacated position. So, we can only wish her all the best.
Alright, roll call.
Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Mr. Eastwood?
Aye.
Mr. Christopher?
Aye.
Next on the agenda is trustee meeting schedule conflict discussion. So I put this one on here. We have a Medina County Trustees Association meeting on the same night. They seem to do that to us at least once a year. So I was looking at trying to propose a schedule change for our regular meeting so that we can do both meetings, because that one actually has to deal with, I think, zoning.
Yeah.
So-
I already told them I'd come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hint.
I got
So,
in there.
so I like to, have an opportunity to do these myself, so.
I agree, do we,
So if it's the same, I don't think we could, I think we can stay on the same day if we wanted to do it earlier. We've been working on earlier meetings in the past. It's been working really well, so.
what is the date of that meeting again?
It's the May 22nd meeting.
I can make it earlier.
So you think 4 o'clock?
4 o'clock.
Yeah, that should work.
So we'll just keep it on May 22nd. And that'll be at 4. Is that okay for you, Christie?
Yeah, let's make sure everything.
All right, if that's the case. I would like to make a motion to reschedule our next regular trustees meeting from May 22nd of 2025 at 7 p.m. to May 22nd of 2025 at 4 p.m.
Second.
Any other discussion?
No.
Roll call.
Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Mr. Christopher?
Aye.
Mr. Eastwood?
Alright.
Okay. Next on the agenda is public comments. I'd like to make a motion to open the floor for public comments. Please keep public comments to 2 minutes.
Second?
Roll call.
Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Mr. Eastwood?
Aye.
Mr. Christopher?
Aye.
All right, anybody have any public comments today? Once? Sold.
Angela Ventura, Worcester Lane. So first of all, I know that the board has not talked about the audit, but it was brought up by a resident. I have received communication from the auditor, and there was some miscommunication from the township to the auditor, and I responded, set the record straight. I'm going to hand this to you for public record purposes. So that was the letter from the auditor that I received and my response. They are going to take a harder look because apparently what you all turned over was not very good information. So that's number one. I'm not gonna waste any more of my 2 minutes on that. I hope that you fixed the contribution to OPERS that was being made to Linda Cruiser, and because that obviously shouldn't be paid to her. There was the police officer who was paid his uniform amount, that he should not have been paid the full amount, so hopefully that's been fixed. The additional OPERS amounts, the employee who got paid her full sick time and the OPERS amount on that, hopefully that's been recollected. There's a fiscal officer and his assistant who's giving out bad information to the employees about their paychecks. Unfortunately, Paychecks keeps reaching out to me for assistance in the matter. So I've asked them several times not to, but they said that it's a complete mess over here. So I'm just telling you right now that needs to stop. Ralph, you were asked February 16th for the bank statements, in which you left out a year's worth. We've talked about this on March 20th, you said you would send them. we talked about it again at the last meeting, you said you would send them. You haven't. I don't know how many times I have to ask for them.
You're 2 minutes.
Doug, you
Your 2 minutes is done.
settled a
Sorry.
lawsuit without authority with
Alright.
this township.
Yes, your time
You
is
let
up.
other people go
Yeah.
on.
No.
Next.
Yes, you do.
Thank you. Next? Nothing?
I have a public comment.
Okay.
Could you please state your name and
Nick Dominguez, Huffman Road. Bruce, you've looked at that timer 6 times when Angela was speaking. That's rude and so condescending. So it shows that you're more interested in stifling public comment than on listening to what's being said. It's pathetic.
anything else?
Oh, I have plenty.
Okay, well then you got time. If I want to look at the clock here.
Terrible trustees.
You're still looking at the clock?
No, I'm not. So if anything else, anybody else have public comment?
Well, who made the arbitrary decision to go from no time limit to 5 minutes, to 3 minutes, to 2 minutes, without ever discussing it at a public meeting? That's in violation of your public meeting policy. And probably in violation of the sunshine law if more than one of you decided to do that. Or if one of you decided to do it without a vote from the other two. It's pathetic.
All right. Anybody else have any public comments? Mr. Stopa?
Mike Stopa, 5198 Silver Maple Lane. You guys are making a little bit more effort in regards to the minutes for each meeting. Are we ever gonna see the 2023 meeting minutes be approved? I know I have a public records request out for those that I've asked for at the beginning of the year. I still haven't seen them.
Anything else?
Why anybody would vote for you in November is beyond me.
You state your name?
You already have my name.
Okay, well, don't say
You're trying to be funny and
I'm not
jocular
trying to be,
and-
but I'm trying to run a meeting and having a disgruntled employee yipping at me in the back while somebody else is speaking.
Who's a
Be curt-
disgruntled employee?
be
He's not an
courteous.
employee.
I'm a resident.
He's a
That's-
resident. Treat him as such, please.
Thank you, Angela. All right, I'd like to make a motion to close public comment.
Second.
Idiot.
Roll call.
Mr. Johnson,
Aye.
Mr. Christopher.
Aye.
Mr. Eastman.
Aye.
All right, trustee comments, Mr. Eastley.
We had a respectful question from Mike about the meeting minutes, and those meeting minutes are part of the conversation we had regarding the extra help again. Obviously, we've struggled with people and cycling and transition, but I think it is going very well, as you commented on our current updated, current minutes. But we are gonna bring in extra help, and that's hopefully gonna happen in the very near future.
Well, I also think that we are hitting some of the special meetings and stuff like that right now for that year too.
They're being worked on, we haven't been able to get them to a point.
Oh, yeah, because they got so far behind from before that, here we are trying to, get our own people to do that job. So I think, we're doing pretty good and, we plan on having as fast as we can. Some of these meetings are hours and hours long, so just trying to re-listen to them takes a full week just to get through stuff. So it is a process, but, I'm happy with where we're going and, hopefully, we'll get out of that mountain, you know?
Yeah, just to build on what they said, we're really making great progress on them, but we have a huge backlog, of the minutes, and so we're addressing it. We'll bring on another part-time person, and we'll do everything we can to get it caught up as quickly as possible.
All right. Real quick too, is Angela's bullet points or things, she's talked about some of these bullet points with working on things, the OPERS, the PD and stuff like that. We've taken your comments into consideration and we are looking into it. We do see some points and we are currently working on them, so, we appreciate that. You know, we appreciate good input and, we're just cross-referencing what's going on and hopefully things will get fixed on certain ones.
Just wanted to bring a point up, the Toss Your Trash Day is coming up on the 17th. That's always been a big deal for the township. It's always been one of the better things I think we've done to serve the community. And, want to bring that back up. It's coming up pretty quick. And they will not have a shredder there again this year, am I right with that?
No.
Right, no
Okay.
shredder.
No shredder. And it is only township, it's really designed to be for township residents.
Right.
Not somebody that just saves up to bring their stuff to our day. And the other thought I wanted to do is, some time ago I mentioned the review of our own policies, and I just wanna bring that back up to refresh. I mean, I know we've got a lot that seems to keep us occupied, but I don't wanna kick the can down the aisle,
No, we gotta get to it.
so.
I agree. The only,
Go ahead,
no, the only other thing I wanna say is, so people don't walk out of the meeting confused. We've been advised by our legal counsel, we do not have to have public comments. And we allow the public comments because, as a courtesy, and we wanna hear what the people have to say. But we don't have to have them, so I don't want anybody to be confused that this is against the law, that we're any sunshine law or anything like that. But
And to the point, and I think this is probably what some people are thinking, that's why I wanna review the policy, cause some of the policy's pretty open and pretty liberal in those regards.
Right.
So we wanna make sure that what we're doing, we're following that way. And if there's something that we need to make adjustments on, we make adjustments on.
absolutely.
Something else I was gonna say along those lines, and it just slipped my mind about it. What's it?
If you wanna think about it, I have a couple of things too, so, let's talk about the Toss Your Trash Day. One of the ideas, I was kind of putting out there might be to print out the flyer, and then maybe if some of the properties that we see that do have a lot of stuff, they might not really pay attention to the banners and stuff like that, or have the website. Might be something to, let them know about, the Toss Your Trash Day, and that it's something that's for the citizens. And then even offer, if it is an elderly person or somebody who's not able to get rid of some of that stuff, maybe to offer our services to help clean that up. It would be a win-win situation for the township and for them.
I think it's a great idea.
So that's one thing with that. And then, again, I think Toss Your Trash is one of the great days. You get a lot of residents coming out, get to meet them. It's definitely more fun when it's not raining. The other thing coming up real quick here too is the Weymouth plant sale fundraiser. So I think that's like this weekend,
Yeah.
so Saturday.
Very quick.
So, if anybody wants to buy some plants and sponsor, help support that, it's a good cause, and also it's I consider it a township event. It's, a lot of residents come out there, it's a meet and greet thing, and, looks like the weather's gonna be nice, so I encourage everybody to come over for that. So, yeah, think about what
What an opportunity for Mother's Day, right?
that's true, yeah.
Buy her a fern, buy her a herb.
So, all right, anything else, guys?
I don't think so, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
All right, so at this time, if there's nothing else in front of the board, I'd like to make a motion to close the meeting.
Second.
Time is 7:54, I call the meeting.
Roll call.
Oh, roll call.
Mr. Johnson?
Aye.
Mr. Christopher? Mr. Eastick?
Aye.